Learning from history, successful cultural exchange across the galaxy. Here's an expanded version of the first paragraph. Welcome to Learning from History, successful cultural exchange across the galaxy. I'm your host, Name, and today we are going to explore the fascinating world of intergalactic cultural exchange. As we navigate the complexities of a multiverse, it's essential to learn from the successes and failures of civilizations that have come before us. From the ancient trade routes of the Andromeda Galaxy to the modern-day cultural festivals of the Orion Nebula, we'll delve into the stories of how different species have bridged the gaps between their worlds and formed lasting connections. As we explore the galaxy, we'll examine the key factors that contribute to successful cultural exchange. We'll look at how the Zarvathians, a highly advanced species from the Outer Rim, were able to establish a thriving cultural exchange program with the native inhabitants of the planet Xylophia IV through a combination of shared values, mutual respect, and a willingness to learn from each other. The Zarvathians were able to build a strong foundation for their intergalactic relationships. We'll also discuss the challenges that arose when the Gicarian Empire attempted to impose its own culture on the inhabitants of the planet Zarvan, and how this ultimately led to a devastating conflict. By studying the successes and failures of these and other civilizations, we hope to gain a deeper understanding of the principles that underlie successful cultural exchange. We'll explore the importance of empathy, active listening, and a willingness to adapt to new cultural norms. We'll also examine the role of technology in facilitating cultural exchange, from the use of universal translators to the development of virtual reality platforms that allow individuals to experience different cultures firsthand. Throughout this podcast, we'll be joined by experts from across the galaxy, including anthropologists, historians, and cultural ambassadors. Together, we'll embark on a journey of discovery, exploring the complexities of intergalactic cultural exchange and uncovering the secrets of successful relationships between different civilizations. So join us on this fascinating journey, and let's learn from the history of the galaxy to build a brighter future for all. Here's an expanded version of the paragraph. When we think of cultural exchange, we often think of local language schools or small museum exhibits featuring international art. These efforts are certainly valuable, allowing individuals to learn a new language or appreciate the nuances of a foreign culture. However, there are cases where entire civilizations went beyond mere language lessons or decorative sculpture. They successfully blended their traditions with others across the galaxy, shaping their collective identity. For instance, the ancient civilization of Zenzur, which thrived on the planet Xylophia IV, is a prime example of this phenomenon. By embracing the nomadic traditions of the nearby Renahian tribes, the Zenzarians developed a unique fusion of pastoralism and interstellar trade. This exchange not only enriched their agricultural practices, but also led to the creation of a distinctive Zenzarian art form, characterized by intricate patterns and symbols that reflected their new cultural influences. As we explore the history of successful cultural exchange across the galaxy, we find that these interactions often led to the creation of new cultural practices, technologies, and even philosophical frameworks. The Zarvathians, for example, developed a sophisticated system of governance that combined the democratic principles of the Galactic Federation with the hierarchical structure of their own ancient empire. This blending of traditions allowed them to create a more equitable and efficient system of governance, which in turn facilitated their rise to prominence as a major galactic power. By examining these examples, we can gain a deeper understanding of the complexities and benefits of cultural exchange, and how it can shape the collective identity of entire civilizations.